Ban TikTok in the US.
TikTok ban.
TikTok be banned.
Every single dropshipper right now thinks this might be a catastrophe for the industry. If TikTok actually would be gone, how would this impact dropshipping, especially TikTok organic dropshipping? Would it actually die out? I personally think it's pretty funny that exactly 1 year ago I did this exact same video already because everybody was panicking when Trump said,
"We're looking at TikTok, we may be banning TikTok."
Every single year, a new catastrophe hits dropshipping, which is gonna wipe out every dropshipper once and for all. Well, so far, it never happened. There was not a single event which ever wiped out the entire business model. And I think one thing we have to consider is we don't know if TikTok actually will be banned in the US, and even if it would, let's talk about the consequences. Currently, there are around 150 million active users in the US on TikTok. These people are still consumers of short-form content. If TikTok is going to be wiped out, they're not going to go away. Their eyeballs are just going to shift on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram Reels, and things like that. So just imagine if cigarettes right now would instantly be banned from the US. What would happen? Well, everybody would just switch their nicotine supply. So they would start using IQOS or vape or hookahs. They would not just stop smoking. They would do something else instead. And that thing is going to start blowing up. If TikTok would be banned, Instagram is going to be much better because everybody's attention is going to be on there. From what I understood, the whole point of the ban is that the US wants to support US companies. Either this literally will be Instagram or YouTube, or there will be some new platform which will pop up and basically replace the whole thing. Now, one general mindset thing I want you to have: for every problem, there is a solution. Even if TikTok would be banned, there will be something else which is better. Even if dropshipping would die out, trust me, the top dropshippers would not stop making money. They will be very quick in finding the next opportunity, which is going to be the best thing to do. You need to understand, there's no real catastrophe which can happen to an advanced business person. If you have a really good business running, the reason for that is the skill level you are at. You understand how to build a business. If dropshipping magically would die out, you will find the next one as long as you actually were successful in it. So many of my students in a previous life were Amazon FBA guys. They made a shit ton of money with that and basically had their little issues with that, and they just switched over and kept crushing it in dropshipping because they understand how to build a business online. Just stop whining around everything which you can blame. The US ban thing is a very easy thing to blame for you not getting started or you quitting right now. Let me start dropshipping. Oh, maybe this is gonna happen. Let me not even jump in that boat because if that happens, then dropshipping is gonna be dead. Well, this is just not true. To every problem, there always will be a solution. So don't even try blaming external things for your misery. It doesn't matter. In the end of the day, if a catastrophe happens, it happens. That's it. That's what you have to deal with. Don't try to find excuses just because it might happen. I think the main and last thing to be said here is the classic line from Luke Belmar, which is,
Winners win and losers lose.
if you actually try, you're gonna make money. If you don't, you're gonna lose. So this shouldn't even be a thought. Every single top student of mine who's crushing it on TikTok right now didn't even ask me about this. Everybody who isn't crushing it was starting to panic. And you want to hear the craziest thing out of all of this? 60% of all the sales within my mentoring program are done on Instagram. 30% are done on YouTube. And only 10% are even done on TikTok. Right now, TikTok is down in comparison to YouTube and Instagram. It's literally two different worlds. Because of TikTok Shop especially, TikTok Organic is so much easier right now on Instagram and YouTube if you don't have a TikTok Shop, because that's what's getting boosted on TikTok. Keep that in mind. And if you actually want to learn organic dropshipping properly, I have just made a full training on how to do that step by step, which I'm going to link here. It's a very in-depth video where you're going to be able to learn how to go viral, make money off the virality, and start living off dropshipping full time. Click the link here and watch that.